Good morning. This is your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. Continuing with the hot and humid conditions out there this morning. Currently, our temperature is sitting around 91 degrees with a slight breeze out of the northwest. We are seeing heat index values currently above 100 degrees. We do have a heat advisory in effect as of 10 a.m. and expect that to continue to about 18 local later this afternoon into the first part of the evening. So a hot and humid day ahead. We'll see continuation of that as we move through much of the week. Overall, things looking fairly dry. We'll see some precip chances returning as we get later in the week. If we take a look at the current surface analysis, we have the surface high pressure and control over the local area. In addition to an upper level high over there, it's going to create this heat dome that's going to bring those hot and humid conditions we'll see the next couple of days, likely continuing to see daily heat advisories at least through Wednesday. If we take a look at the upper level winds from this morning, sounding fairly light winds through the column, staying below 25 knots through all levels, seeing winds out of the northwest to northerly in the lowest levels, becoming more northeasterly to northerly as we get up in the higher levels here. Peak wind today was 22 knots at 20,000 feet, and the freezing level rate around 15,000 feet. Taking a look at the current visible satellite, we see those clear skies across the area. Do expect a few cumulus clouds to develop as we get into the afternoon as the potential sea breeze moves its way in. But overall, not much in the way of clouds, just a few low clouds and some high clouds. We could see a brief period of a ceiling developing, but not looking to stick around too long if that does occur. We'll take a look at the European model here for the next several days, starting off with today. As you can see, high pressure and control, dry conditions as we move through our day today. But as we move into the next couple of days with this kind of heat regime and humid conditions, we will see a daily chance of a pop-up shower or storm. Very slight chance of that as that sea breeze boundary we'll see pretty much daily pushing in during the afternoon. So very slight chance for the afternoon tomorrow, about a 10% chance. A slightly better chance as we go into Wednesday, as we continue in this hot and humid conditions. Tomorrow looks to be the hottest day of the week, but we'll stay pretty hot as we go into Wednesday. And we will start to see some breakdown in that upper level ridge and some of that surface high pressure that's suppressing the precip. So slightly better chance of a pop-up shower as we go through the day during the Wednesday afternoon time frame. But again, that chance looking still fairly minimal overall. As we go into Thursday, we'll see dry conditions through most of the day. And once again, we'll see a better chance, our next best chance of seeing some showers and thunderstorm activity in the area as we get later in the afternoon and into the evening time frame. As you can see, the European depicting that as well. We'll see a slight drop in the humidity and temperatures as we move into Friday. Brief period of some onshore flow is going to help cool things down below 90. Looks to be our coolest, most comfortable day of the week, but still on the warm side as we'll stay in the mid to upper 80s through the day and a slight chance of a shower with that onshore breeze. And then the next better chance of showers looks to be as we move into the Saturday time frame with a weak boundary dropping into the area, possibly bringing some more widespread showers and thunderstorm potential there. We'll narrow that down as we get closer to that time frame, and then possibly another chance for some pop-up showers on Sunday as we'll continue with some hot, humid conditions after that brief cool down on Friday. So we'll look at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today. Red risk for those heat index values greater than 100 degrees as we move through our working hours today, and likely continuing just after close of business today. So keeping that risk, we do have that heat advisory in effect from 10 a.m. to 18 local. Our actual high temperature will be around 95 degrees for the early part of the afternoon. We'll see a couple degrees knocked off during the later part of the afternoon as we'll see that sea breeze come in out of the south, 6 to 11 knots. Otherwise, seeing this north-northwesterly wind continuing around 7 to 12 knots as we move through our hours today. Dry conditions expected, and as we go into the evening, continued dry conditions. We'll see those winds becoming light and variable, staying fairly warm for this time of year through the overnight with a low expected around 76 degrees. Our average low is around 66, so about 10 degrees above average. So staying warm and muggy as we go through the overnight time frame with just some high clouds around. As we move through the day today, again, as mentioned, just expecting some cumulus clouds around 5,000 feet and a few high clouds moving in. Could briefly see a ceiling develop with that cumulus field around 5,000 feet. And then we'll see that pushing inland as that sea breeze gets going during the later afternoon. Tides are running normal, and looking at the extended forecast here, as you can see, we'll have pretty much daily low-end chances of a pop-up shower or storm as we move through Tuesday and Wednesday. About a 10% chance on Tuesday, 15% chance on Wednesday. Tuesday will continue with the hot and humid conditions as well as Wednesday. Tuesday looks to be the most brutal of the days as we move over the next 7 days, expecting our high temperature around 97 degrees. Heat index values likely getting into the 105 to 110 region during the afternoon on Tuesday. Will stay elevated on Wednesday as well. Going into Thursday, we'll be back down into the lower 90s, still looking at some uncomfortable heat index values, and we pick up that next best chance for some showers and thunderstorms later in the afternoon and into the evening, looking to be about 40% chance at this time. We'll see some onshore flow potential on Friday. That's going to help keep us in the 80s, so a much more comfortable day as we move into Friday, and that will be a brief break as we warm back up to around 90 moving into the weekend. Once again, another better chance for showers on Saturday, up around 30% chance at this time, and maybe a pop-up shower possible on Sunday. That's going to wrap up the 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We'll be back again tomorrow at 8:15 and 10 a.m. Enjoy the rest of your day.